This is a quick recap on my week. It's a review of what trades I took. I'm using Telegram as my journal. Every trade that I take, I would post a picture before as well as after. So you can see I created the group on the 3rd, but I only started using it on the 11th. So this is not any financial advice, it's just how I trade. So this being the first trade that I took using my own developed indicator. So on this indicator basically I take sales when the market is under this purple line, but I would need the market to cross over this green lines here. So I would have entered here, I would have entered here, I would have entered here where I eventually entered. So it's basically how I trade. So this would be my first trade. So I took that one, and then on the mobile view it was looking like this. Yeah, this is when I entered and my balance was obviously under 96.58, and then TP got hit, volatility 75, and then my balance grew to 206.41, and then when the TP got hit, this is how it was looking. And then that was the balance. So then I entered another trade. I took USD JPY. This is my balance on the time of taking the trade, and then this is how it looked also on the mobile view when I took the trade. And then unfortunately I think this time there was news events that were happening. It went straight and hit my stop loss, and then I took another trade. This is volatility 75 1s. I took 2 trades this time. This is how this was the balance at this time, and then this is the mobile view how it was looking. And then they both hit my take profit, and my balance got back to I went back into profit. I had lost on that one currency pair. So this is how it looked on the mobile when it hit the TP. Then I got another entry again, volatility 75. And this is my entry. As I explained, I would take an entry as soon as the market breaks the green. I want it to be under the purple line. Then this is how it looked on the mobile, and this is the balance at this time of taking the trade. And then it hit my stop loss, and then it hit my stop loss. Hit my stop loss. This is the entry, and then it went all the way back and it hit my stop loss. And then I took an Aussie buy again. It broke my red line, and then I was targeting there. Oh, and another thing, my indicator it tells me my balance and as well as my equity at the time, so I don't have to be flipping around MetaTrader 5. It automatically tells me the balance, also tells me the spread as well if I'm trading a currency pair, and then now I can buy and sell from the side of the indicator. Alright, and then this is the balance at the time of taking the trade. Things were really not going good. It was just a difficult day, but now we are on 12th December. So this is how it was looking on the 15 minutes time frame on a mobile. And then I also got 2 more entries. This was for volatility 75. It was actually a late entry. I was supposed to enter as it breaks a red line, but I was late. I entered a little bit late, and this is how it looked. And then the mobile view, this is how it was looking on the 1 hour on the mobile phone. And then at the same time I also got 2 entries for GBP USD. It crossed my red line and my market is above the purple line. I took an entry, but obviously because of the spread, the entry goes on top. So yeah, this is how it was looking on the phone. So volatility hit TP. I was down 38, right? So now I made $10 back, and then I was slightly going down. Then because I had entered two trades, one I moved to break even, and the other one I closed off into profit. This is how it looked. My stop loss is now above the entry point, and then I'm targeting a 1:2 on the second trade. This is how it was looking overall. I had three positions open, alright, and then I had secured the 1:1 now on that position. And then this is how it was looking for all the three positions at this point in time. Then I also got another entry, right? It broke. Unfortunately, it just retraced eventually, same time as I entered, but it's okay. We had our stop loss, TP1 and TP2, and this is how it was looking on the mobile phone. So volatility 1S, our entry, we hit the second TP, which was a good trade, and this is how our balance was looking now. We are back. We are only red $8 down. At this point in time, we had taken 5 positions, 2 losses and 3 wins, and we were looking at $35 in profit. This is how we were looking. I think I did not record some of the trades there, but yeah, AUD USD, it hit 1:1, and then the second trade hit 1:2, which is here. 1:1 was this one, and the 1:2 was that one. This is how it was looking. GBP USD also, one trade hit 1:1 and the other one hit 1:3. There we go. This is how it was looking. And then we had the stop loss hit on the third trade, GBP JPY. We bought after hitting our stop loss, it went up. So but it happened. This is how it was looking on my indicator on the computer. So yeah, tough luck. And then this is how the TPs were looking on the computer as well. GBP USD, this is how it was looking. So it actually went to 1:5, but I closed off. My TP, I had set it at 1:3. So yeah, and as you can see, my account now had changed, it grown to 46. So I got another entry, volatility 75. What time is this now? This was around 10 when it's still 12 December. I got a trade here, entered, and this is how it was looking on the mobile phone. This is the balance at this point, and then it flew. I got my break even, my stop loss above my entry point to secure my profits, and then it hit TP 1:1. I got my first TP hit, and my balance grew to 256. This is how it was looking on the mobile phone. 1 minute, and then I took a trade again. This was volatility 75 1S. It broke my green line. I took an entry, it retraced same time. I think I took a late entry here. Yeah, I took a late entry. This is how it was looking on the phone. This is how it was. This was the balance, and then it hit my stop loss. From here it went straight to hit my stop loss, we are down to 239.61, and then we got 2 trades on step index. We took 2 trades here. Our stop loss is above there, and yeah, this is how it was looking on the mobile phone. And then I also got a GBP USD entry. I took an entry. That is my balance at the moment, and this is how it was moving, and this was the balance at the point. So GBP USD TP hit, so I hit my TP. It was sweet, straightforward. And for step index, I basically closed because I had hit my target. I was looking for $50 on this day. It's only 1 o'clock at this point in time, on yesterday, 12th December, and yeah, this is how my account was looking at this point. I was content, and then these are the positions that I had opened: 8 positions, 3 losses, and 5 wins. Right, and this is basically a video of everything, all the trades that I took, all the mistakes, all the stop losses that I took. I'm just gonna play it again. So yeah, so and then at night I got bored, and then I decided to take another entry, but obviously with a low, very low scale, with 0.40. Took a trade. My stop loss down there. I was aiming on these 2 take profits. This was the entry, and this is how it looked on the mobile. And unfortunately it hit my stop losses, so I called it a night at this point, and then I say calling it a day. $32 gain. We try again tomorrow. So yeah, these were all my trades, but we were still positive on the day. We made $32. It's a small account. $32 goes a very long way. We paid in December today. So today our first trade was at 05:54 in the morning. I normally trade early in the morning. So same entry, same rules. My rules doesn't change. Whether I lose, I win, I continue to do the same. So I woke up at this point. This was my first trade. I took 2 trades, one with a target here, and the other one with a target at the bottom. And at this point my balance is at 243. Alright, I entered, and then first TP got hit on GBP USD, and then so we moved our, on GBP USD, on the second entry, we moved our stop loss to above the below the entry to avoid the risk. Then I also got an entry on step index. It was obviously trending down, and then I got an entry just as it crosses the green line. I got an entry, and my indicator would also give me a signal when there's an entry that came. And then this is how it looked on the mobile. Then I also got 2 entries on Euro USD on the minute one, and then took 2 entries, one targeting here and one targeting down there. And then this is how it was looking on the mobile, H4. And then volatility 75, I also got an entry. It was a quick one. As soon as I entered, I was actually supposed to enter here, but I didn't see it, so it moved, and my indicator kept on telling me to enter. Then I eventually entered when it broke the green line again here. Then yeah, it went down. This is the mobile view, volatility 75s, and then straight away it went to TP. And then step index that we were also trading, this is volatility 25, the one that went and hit the first TP. And then step index also hit its TP. Here it is, TP hit, and this was my balance at this point, $20 at 6.45. I was $28 up, and then I got another entry. Remember, my first entry for step index was here, and then obviously I was only targeting 1:1 on this one. I had only one trade open, and then in this case, second time I actually got two entries. I decided to enter two trades, one with the take profit here, and then the other one a little bit lower. And this is how it was looking on the mobile view. My sell entry here, my first take profit, and my second take profit down there. And then as soon as it moved down into my direction, I closed off the first entry, because obviously there was this resistance here. I didn't want to go into red at this point, so I just closed. I actually had 3 trades open, so I closed the first one and left 2. The 2 I moved them to break even, and then the second one hit the take profit. Now we are left with only one trade open, and this is the balance at this point, $44.94, 833. Right, and then yeah, the third step index trade, I think it reversed, and then I closed it off. I closed the second trade as well. So the first one I manually trade and closed, and then the other 2 they automatically closed when it retraced. So I entered again step index. Remember, we entered the first one here, we got our money. Entered the second one here, we got our money. Now we are getting another one. I entered 2 trades again, and this is how it was looking on the mobile. Again, our TP is here, and our second TP is down there. So it eventually moved again into take profit, and I moved my stop losses. I didn't want to lose. Remember, I'm $44 up. I don't have to lose any money at this point. I'd rather go out with a 0 if things doesn't go my way. And then it came back. It went down and then came back, and I actually went out with a few cents. It hit my stop loss. But at that point I had reached my $50. Remember, I'm looking for $50 every day on this account and on this channel. And then my overall results at this point, this is 9 o'clock. Started trading at 5:53, I'll say 6 to 9, which is 3 hours. I managed to open 5 positions at this point, and then 4 1 and 1 break even. So we are all blue at this point in time, which is good. And then around 12 I decided to start another session. I had time, so my first trade being GBP JPY on the minute 1, it broke my red line. My indicator also told me earlier on that we would get a buy signal, so I entered at this point after it broke the red line. It's above my purple line. All my rules are met. Whether it loses or wins, I can't tell. This is the mobile view. Then I also entered a gold. We also entered gold. We entered another gold trade. This was the setup. It broke the green line. It's below the purple. My indicator also told me I should sell. I went in. Eventually, immediately it went into my favor. I immediately also moved my stop loss to break even. And remember, we are up already. We don't need to be losing any money, even if it retraces. Then my gold TP got hit. There we go, gold TP got hit, and then blue for the day continues. It was a very small risk. I didn't need to risk any a lot of money, since we've already reached our target, so we didn't want to risk more. So we made $4 on that trade. And then what happened here? GBP JPY, we entered 2 trades here, and our stop loss is already above break even. Where was this entry? Did I not share the USD? I think I forgot to share the ultimate scalp snapshot. Then another gold trade came. It broke. Remember the first one we took it here when it broke the green line. We entered. We took our 1:1. Our first TP. It came again. It broke again with this candle. I took the signal here. It also gave me a signal here. I entered. Second gold trade, and this is how it was looking on the mobile. It went into our favor. I immediately moved my stop loss to break even. Unfortunately, it came back and it hit our stop loss, but in profit, which is not bad. So this was at our session. At this point, we started at 4:52 during the day, and then ended, I would say, 1 hour 30 minutes. 1 hour 30 minutes we were done. We opened 4 positions. We won twice, and one was break even. But at this point, I still had 1 trade open, but I had some work to do. And at this point, we are $66 up already, and this is the current balance on that account. So we move again, and this was the trade, the one that I had left open, the GBP versus Japanese yen, and it actually hit a TP. When it hit the TP, I was done. I had $80 up, and this was my trade. This is basically me from the beginning of 11 December up until 13 December on a Friday. At this point, I'm $80 up, and yeah, this is basically how I journal my trading. Whoever would want to trade with me or join my free group, no money required. Maybe you want to learn how I enter or want to take entries with me, because every entry that I would take, I would actually mention it here. When I enter, for example, this gold trade, I would post it that I'm entering this. I took a late screenshot, but in most cases, let me find one. Yeah, like here I would say gold entered entry, right? Then I would send this screenshot immediately. It's still within my entry point. So if one wants to trade with me, you can also trade with me. But remember, this is not financial advice. It's just me taking my trades and journaling, and doing it here actually keeps me disciplined. Trading is a lot to do with discipline. So yeah, basically this is my trading. I don't want to make this video long, but thank you for watching.